So the drama that happened during the Furaha City Festival, that's what you're here to talk about. Welcome to Law School Space Show. My name is Brenda Law School, and this is T O'Clock, where we talk about all the glitz and glamour surrounding celebrities. All right, so let's start the show. So the drama at Furaha City Festival involved Willy Paul, Diamond, not only Diamond, but let's say some of Tanzanian artists involving Zuchu and also Rayvanny. So this is what happened. The Furaha City Festival was an event that was hosted. Let's say it was hosted because the person who owned that franchise is Willy Zaburu. So Willy Zaburu is the one who owned that, and he set and we had this Furaha City Festival where elite celebrities were performing. That includes Rayvanny, Zuchu, Diamond, Willy Paul, talk of Kinoti, Kygraph Jones, Femi One, and other elite celebrities were on this place. And it made people to show up for the Furaha City Festival. I was going through the comment section. A lot of people were commenting on they were really invested to come and see Diamond perform. The Diamond was like the star of the show. But apart from that, there was a problem that was lined up that really brought the problem, and that's what you're going to talk about. All right. So Diamond being the A-list together with Zuchu and a lot of Tanzanian artists, let's say they were the stars of the concert. All right. So the time they were performing to those mid hours of the night where people are now psyched up, and that's not the point or the moment these people are brought on stage. So what brought all this drama is this. So there were programs where celebrities, different artists were supposed to perform. Let's say, for example, Femi One got on stage. After Femi One, it was Kinoti and blah, blah. So now where all the tea gets in is where Diamond was to perform and Willy Paul was to perform at the same time. So this is it. Willy Paul arrived at the venue around 1, all right? So according to the program, the way Willy Paul was saying is that he was told that he would perform around 11, 12, 1, around there. So that's the time that he got there to the venue in order for him to perform. So wakati alikuwa anafika kwa stage, Diamond also was arriving. Not only Diamond was arriving, Diamond arrived with Zuchu, all right? So Willy Paul alikuwa on the staircase waiting to perform, and Diamond entourage was also there. Diamond was in the car together with the manager waiting for him to be called out so he can get out of the car and getting to perform. I think no one wanted to, it seems like Diamond and Zuchu never wanted to use where the tent whereby they were set for, but I think they later were there. So Willy Paul, when he was arriving at say, he was told that you're going to wait and Diamond performs. So Willy Paul is arguing, why is it that I am supposed to wait and this is now my time to perform? So because Diamond is from Tanzania, I'm supposed to wait Diamond to perform, then I perform after him. But the program says Willy Paul, then Diamond. So Diamond alifika time Willy Paul was supposed to perform. The event organizers, so the service providers for this event was Kate and Chris Limited. You know Chris Kira, the one who plans a lot of celebrities events and also state functions. He was a service provider. So the event organizers were like, Willy Paul, you need to hold up them so that Rayvanny need to perform, Zuchu performs, Diamond. So this ilikasirisha Willy Paul because he's from Kenya, he wants the Tanzanian artist to perform so that he can wait. So this ilifanya tu Willy Paul get crazy. There was this point whereby the Adikopa, the staircase, and waited the staircase to get into the stage, trying to force him to get in the scene, and he was forced. So, you know what people did? You know what the event organizers did? The event organizers made Diamond to go to the other side. The others, this is the stage. This is where the artist gets into the scene. So the event organizers were they told Diamond to go to the other side so that he can enter, because at this the entry point, there was a lot of commotion, no one could get into the stage if it was not Diamond. That's event organizers will come and say, when all this drama was happening, Rayvanny was on stage. Okay, so this is Willy Paul arrives, right? By the time Willy Paul arrives, it was time for Willy Paul to perform, but he got delayed a little bit. All right, so he took that and he went there and waited. So Zuchu gets into the stage. While Willy Paul is still waiting, the Ray-Bani gets into the stage. Then Diamond was supposed to get to the stage before Willy Paul refused Diamond to get to the stage because he was like, "This is my time, and you want to shine, and it's my time," you know. So there was a time like wakati hapo Willy Paul ako anataka kuruhusu Diamond to get into the stage. There was this point the bouncer of Diamond really and slapped Willy Paul or something, like he put a punch on him, and people went crazy. All right, so the people who are around where now the artists were getting onto the stage, people there started shouting pose, pose. This time Rayvanny was still performing. All right, so this song the collab between Rayvanny and Willy Paul. That's what Rayvanny was performing that song. Ikifika part ya Willy Paul, he started singing. People were expecting Willy Paul to get on stage. So the people who are seeing the commotion, the people who are like when the couple men seeing the commotion happening there, they started shouting, yelling, saying, pose, pose, pose. And Rayvanny was like trying to call Pose onto the stage because it's like, Pose, where are you? Pose, where are you? He was singing that, the song, but people they were still chanting, Pose, pose, pose. Kube Pose upo the other side and afungiwa. He's not getting into the stage. The only person who's getting into the stage is Montmartre. All right. So when all this was happening, this made the manager of Diamond really mad. All right. So it is said that Diamond was even willing to wait because later Willy Paul got into the stage with the 20 and he gave a very electric performance. He had nearly 20 dancers dancing with him, singing some of his songs, people singing along with him, and people were just shouting pose, they getting psyched up. I love the energy like people nowadays they give to the Kenyan artists. All right. So the Diamond manager got mad. It's still that Diamond was willing to wait Willy Paul amalize, then he gets it to perform, but the manager alikata and they drop off. So what will go on after Willy Paul Diamond performs, nothing is happening. The host Claudia Naisabwa and I don't know who was the co-host. They really had a very crazy time like maintaining or trying to put everything together, but they really tried. But the disrespect that Willy Paul was given at that concert was really, really crazy because Diamond has arrived and he is the star of the show. Don't you know even Willy Paul is a star? All right. And this is not the first is the last thing if this is happening. Remember, even in Tanzania, the time Bien went to perform there, it is said that Bien was supposed to perform during the night, but he was forced to wait till morning so that he can perform. So all this time, Kina Nandi wamepewa perform, Kina Diamond, they were given a chance to perform while other artists wait. And this is the same thing which was happening to Willy Paul in Furaha City Festival. But Willy Paul was very vocal about it. I really liked that. He was like, we respect Diamond, he's a star, but should also respect Willy Paul. That's the question that people are asking. Because tell me why people are saying that some people are arguing like, what you kilele at you could have just understand and let Diamond. At the end of it all, Willy Paul has a star on its own. Alright? Willy Paul, not Willy Paul, Willis Naburu, the owner of Furaha City Festival, I'm sure and a lot of losses because you paid Diamond, but how could perform? People are getting mad. I don't know if people will ever attend Winnie's Raburu event ever again. People got mad because they paid tickets to come and watch Simba and Simba never performed. So that thing really made people crazy. AK was going through the comment section. People are like, I paid Kona Simba and it never happened. Like they have a lot of bad reviews. Even though different artists have given their statement on different issues on different takes on the Furaha City Festival. Diamond was like, Bien pia ni kuja huku tukamkaribisha. He started putting that kind of Bien, not forgetting that Bien's performance was also postponed. He wrote on these socials about the way Kenya, like the love they have for Kenya and Kenyans love towards them. And he said like, Bien pia ni kuja huku and we welcomed him. And he was trying to say that we should reciprocate the same to them. Right now, Willy Paul is arguing that Tanzanian artists are given more priorities compared to our own artists, and our event organizers are promoting that. The manager of Diamond has said that this is the conflict or Diamond failing to perform. It was not between artists or anything. It was between them and the event organizers. Right? It seems like Diamond had these arguments that the time atafika on the time ataperform, he's not going to wait. But ulikuja time ya wrong number. Willy Paul had to speak for himself, and that's so bravo. The way Kenyans stood with him, it's so fantastic. Willy Paul was also saying that Why is it that he was saying like akipata very little support from Kenya, he is very sure that he's going to go far. He is going to go far. I do what you guys think. There was this incident. There was this time they were in the car, and Willie Paul was trying to talk to the media. The media people were there, like the paparazzi, the bloggers were there recording. Mary Chebi appeared from nowhere, and they're like, Willie Paul, usichome Willie.
Nilikuja kidogo tu. Ni Chebi, tulia kidogo. For Willis,
I stand to be corrected. The bloggers are there to tell the people the truth what happened because the word of their money. Millie Chebi is on the other side trying to prevent Willis Raburu's name from being like spoiled, telling Willie Paul, usichome, nyamada, don't talk. Watch it closer. Like if this is what happened, let Willie Paul speak. If it happened bad, it happened bad. I don't know why Willie Chebi wanted to hide that thing. I think she is always used to hiding things from the people in order for her to protect her own image. But at the end of it all, people wanted to know what really happened. And the fact that Willie Paul came and gave out that vocal and telling us what's really happened, it was like, okay, so event organizer, y'all chasing money, y'all wanted Diamond to perform. Then not forgetting we are supposed to play the 75% of which Diamond threw a shade on the 75%, like 75% music played that was advocated by Eric Omondi. Diamond was trying to throw shade on it, guys. He threw shade on that, talking about their what happened in Tanzania, and we don't care about what happened there. We focused on what's happened in the country. Even though law school space show covered all East Africa, showbiz business, the world showbiz, we talk about it here. But let's now focus here where artists from Kenya are being mistreated. Honestly, it was not really good. It was not really good. Other artists, a lot of celebrities have come to defend Willie Paul on these all things. And it's now time, for example, our event organizers to be very much cautious with how they treat our artists compared to how they treat international artists. Etana was very pissed off because her show was cancelled because of what happened in Furaha City Festival. All right. The managers of Diamond is the one, because he's the one who manages that Diamond. He was the one who made Diamond not to perform because it said Diamond was willing to perform. I don't know what you guys think about this story. Feel free to in your comment in the comment section down below and follow for more tea.